Welcome back to the Base Indonesian Show, your daily dose of base opinions. Agus Harimurti Yudhoyono is reported to have a new hobby. Free falling! From the political lead. He's taking most of the Democratic Party with him, and it doesn't look like he packed himself a parachute. He adopted this hobby after just 4 days ago when he was bamboozled by Anies Baswedan, aka Senator Arm Week. You see, Anies played Agus like a damn fiddle and he didn't realize he was being strung along. Agus waited for months to be selected as Anies' running mate, just like Hachiko waited for his master. Instead of getting the treat he wanted, Anies crushed Agus' hopes and dreams by choosing Muhaimin Iskandar, or better known as Chuck Imin, aka the guy who stole Gustu's party, as his running mate. This was after Chuck Imin made signals he was going to join the war criminal, which made Chuck Imin's move to Anies' camp a bit strange. Like, why did Chuck Imin sacrifice a comfy spot in Prabowo's camp and switch to the losing side? Because Chuck Imin is actually working for Prabowo! You see, nobody likes Anies because he's a smartass, especially Jokowi, which is why Anies got fired in the first place.
You're fired.
And nobody likes the opposition as well, which included the Democrats led by naive newcomer Agus, who landed the job because he got connections. And the Prosperous Justice Party, who are basically social justice warriors but far-right and Muslim. The National Democrats, led by media mogul and businessman Surya Paloh, is actually part of the government camp. But he probably got paid a bunch to take on Anies as a presidential candidate so that the opposition doesn't control Anies. This way, the government can take out the opposition. Now, suddenly, the BTS Tower cases make sense. When there are rumors that Ganjar and Anies would be running together, the government got so scared they had to come up with something really quick to break the potential alliance and to discombobulate the opposition. So someone in the cabinet had the idea to sacrifice Chuck Imin. You see, Chuck Imin had strong voices in Central and East Java but was hated by the Nahdlatul Ulama group. And that was good enough for Anies, who struggled to get social credit there. It was also good for Surya Paloh, who can finally cage Anies like a zoo animal. By getting Chuck Imin to join Anies, the government had managed to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, the opposition is disoriented. The Prosperous Justice Party is on an awkward footing, having to share the room with moderate Islamists, and the Democrats have taken up free-falling as a way to cope with changing times, while Agus, heartbroken like a teenager, is letting his wife let it rip on Anies in social media. Obviously, none of this would happen if you weren't such a naive papa's boy. Why would someone throw away a comfy position just for a gamble? It's so they can control you and your friends, you slowpoke! If you realized this sooner, you could have avoided the situation by choosing a new presidential candidate when they snatched Anies. You knew he was just a video game character who didn't have much say in his decision, so why did you stay? How can you not see that Surya Paloh is a minion of Jokowi? You seriously deserve all of this for your horrendous lack of insight in politics. Now I think it's high time for you to either ditch the coalition you were in on this past few months and work with a new one. Or else you're just going to embarrass yourself further because Surya Paloh has a humiliation kink. It's better to just risk losing at this point than suffer another rookie error. Lose with dignity rather than losing disgracefully. That's how you score more brownie points. Listen to me, I'm a pro politician. Look at my clothes. Don't reach newer levels of low by sticking with them. Have more self-respect for yourself and start your own. Get and Pekayas to join your new faction. And don't wait till Jokowi says he's okay with that. He's not your daddy. His approval shouldn't be important when you're trying to oppose him. But hey, you might lose this year, but there is still the next election, which is in 2029, which, if you close your eyes for a bit, wouldn't really feel like 5 years. And 5 years is an amazing time to reflect on your shortcomings. Just ask your dad. What should Agus and the Democrat Party do at this point? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Base Indonesian Show. Bye-bye!
Subscribe to the Base Indonesian Show. Dijamin halal.